Finally! My goodness, this might be the biggest gap between entries in a series this countdown has ever seen. Welcome to Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. We're not hanging out with Solid Snake this time, we're back in the 60s with the frankly inaccurately named Naked Snake. The analog, low-tech devices paired with the harsh green color tones have given this game an unmistakable presence in gaming culture. People might be more familiar with the look, feel, and vibe of Metal Gear Solid 3 than they are with the Metal Gear series as a whole. I think this is thanks in large part to Metal Gear Solid 3 being the most self-contained Metal Gear Solid ever made. Being a prequel and first in the timeline, it's a phenomenal entry point for the series, or just a phenomenal one-time experience if playing a full 8-game saga isn't quite appealing to you at the stage of life you're in. The series' more complicated components have only just begun to take root, so there's not much minutia to get lost in. You're just on your virtuous mission, enjoying your tactical espionage action, with a soldier who's about to realize just how messy the world he's entering really is. Through that begins the story of one of the most twisted and tragic lives of any video game character I've seen. Metal Gear is always a brutal series, but there is a deeply personal quality to Snake Eater thanks to the limited setting and emotional stakes, that no matter how large the stakes may be, it still feels like the heart and soul of your mission rests with the few key people you're consistently having to deal with. There is a beauty to Snake Eater's simplicity, and a potentness to its homogeneity that makes it intensely digestible despite its depth. The gameplay is pretty understandable, centering around the idea of survival at all costs. The characters can be wacky in some truly video game-esque ways, and at the end of the day, it's a 60s spy story. That's been a slam dunk storytelling premise for far longer than this game has been around. While providing a perfect foundation for this seminal video game series, Snake Eater also stood on its own as one of gaming's most celebrated achievements. And while it might sound like the two results go hand in hand with each other, they can actually be intensely opposing forces at times. Even if the Metal Gear series may be kind of ultra dead, I think Snake Eater has the power to endure as one of those games that's always a part of our culture. Never lost to time. I can only hope, at least.